Okay guys, let's be honest here. I think this is by far the coolest thing I've ever printed on my 3D printer. Okay, so this is how it happened. Okay, so last night I was on my phone scrolling and then I came across this video.
Turn your memories into 3D printed art with just a flash of light.
And then an image literally appeared. I saw it, I was like, oh, what? Is that AI? I was like, no way, I had to try it out for myself. So I went to go and print. And then this morning, it was done. Okay, so basically what this thing is, this is called a lithophane. Wait, let me check. Lithophane? Ah, yes, lithophane. Okay, so based on Google, what a lithophane is a three-dimensional translucent plate that is often 3D printed that basically has like different textures and like ridges that reveals a detailed grayscale image when backlit. So basically how it works that if you actually take a closer look at this, you'll notice that this isn't just a flat piece of card that has like different textures. So it looks a little something like this. And the way 3D printing works is that the more layer lines you have, the thicker an object gets. So let's say this is one layer, and then you add another layer on top of it, and then another layer, and that's why an object starts to come to life. You basically add as much layers as every layer is like a part of an object. So like let's say after you add 100 layers, then the object is there. So it's kind of the same principle as this. Whenever a layer is added, the object gets thicker. And because this is actually printed in PLA filament, so it's a material that is actually opaque but kind of translucent also. So the more layers is added, the thicker it gets, and the less light gets to pass through it. So for example, we take a look at an original photo. So a photo has definitely its light spots and dark spots, which is the highlights and shadows. So we take the image and then we put it inside the software. Then the software will analyze which parts are like the brighter parts of an image and which parts are the darker parts of an image. So the brighter parts of an image means there will be less layers, which also means a thinner surface, which then allows more light to pass through, making that part of an image brighter. Then for the darker parts of the image, which is the shadows, more layers will be added, and that's where that certain part will get thicker and then less light will pass through. So basically if you combine light and dark parts of an image, you get something like that. So initially you can see that this looks just like a normal 3D printed like piece. Once I add a light behind it, you'll see that an image starts to reveal. Whoa, that's really cool. Yep, so basically that's what a lithophane is. And if you want a tutorial on how you can create this with your own 3D printer, if this video get at least 500 likes, I'll release a tutorial on how you can create something like this.